Imagine you just sitting up on the couch, you got your Savage X Fenty on, Mooney Long's playing, hours and hours, and then, the rose is laid out, and then he just coming in with Tisha. Just strolling in with Tisha. What is going on, you guys? Welcome to or welcome back to my channel. My name is Vantanart, aka Vantanart, and today we are going to be looking at all things Valentine's Day on TikTok. So you guys know that TikTok is a pool of mess and everything in between. So I'm very curious what we will find. And with Valentine's Day right around the corner, people are expressing their disdain and their love for Valentine's Day. So if you are a lover or a hater of Valentine's Day or somewhere in between, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like this video, comment down below, and I hope you enjoy it. And I hope you have a lovely Valentine's Day this year, whether you're single or taken. I hope that your life is full of love this holiday.
Let this serve as a reminder to ask your old lady, your girlfriend, your fiance, your wife to be your Valentine. And I know what you're gonna say. Hey, I already asked her to be my girl. I already put a ring on it, this, that, and the third. Why I gotta ask her to be my Valentine? I said the same thing to my old lady.
It's Valentine's Day.
But at the end of the day, dog, she just want to feel a little special. You know what I'm saying? Just a little special,
Right.
And they ain't gonna kill me,
Exactly.
So I might as well, and I'm gonna put my own little spin on it. So come with me as I put together a little basket to ask my old lady to be my Valentine.
Okay, I don't know why people say old lady. Like, why would you want to be somebody's old lady? I don't know. I don't get that. But I don't understand also the debate whether or not, like, you're going to, like, have a Valentine's Day with your partner. Like, if you're married to someone or if you're in a relationship with someone, like, it should be assumed that they are your Valentines, right? But it's like to just assume that and be like, well, yeah, of course you're my Valentine. Or like to not honor the day or do something special for them or get them a gift. Like, I could see why someone in a relationship would be like, you're not going to I don't think asking to be a Valentine is very much required, but yeah, like honor the day, at least a little bit. But I do think between two partners, like there should be kind of like a conversation about that. Like, do you guys really care about Valentine's Day, or is it just like another day to you?
Even though she's my fiance, I put the ring on it and everything.
Exactly.
Come along.
Yeah. What, you just gonna go to work and go to sleep, act like the day just didn't happen?
What are her
like
favorite things? Favorite colors, favorite candies, such as the life, you know what I mean?
Yeah, okay.
Look at this.
What is
Oh, they got lots.
Okay, a little shower cap.
That's handy.
Little large double layer shower cap.
Way back in the day, this would be
Care Bear slippers.
Nice little new house slippers. And
Okay.
also yellow is just her favorite color. Favorite candy number 1. And
Okay.
favorite candy number 2.
Real nice.
Ready?
Oh, why are you just slamming?
Flowers, roses,
Aw.
a bag to put everything in. Like I said, it ain't got to be a lot, bro.
W fiance.
That's it.
W fiance, exactly. It doesn't have to be a lot, but why would you not want to celebrate Valentine's Day with your fiance, with your husband, with your partner? Like, that does not make sense. I don't get it. If you're in a happy relationship, wish your partner a happy Valentine's Day at the very least, right? I don't know. Now, what is she talking about?
I'm like high-key traumatized for Valentine's Day because I had like the worst Valentine's Day last year. Probably shouldn't even tell the story, but I'm gonna tell it. I was invited to go speak at a conference last year, which was like one of the biggest things that I've done in my career. It was really exciting. The conference was on Valentine's Day, so I was like, this is great. I'll bring the person that I'm dating. We'll spend Valentine's Day together in Vegas. It'll be awesome. So we're about to leave on this trip and I just casually get a little bout of food poisoning, which lasted the entire trip. So that was absolutely terrible. So just know all of the events that are going to happen after this. I am literally...
You were on the toilet.
It's coming out.
Oh.
It's coming out all ends.
Oh.
So before we go on this trip, the assistant that I was working with at the time informed me that her boyfriend was approved to go on this trip with us. And I was like, well, considering this is my business trip, I think it probably would have been better if you asked me if he could go on this business trip with me.
This is your trip.
It was already done, so I was like, let's make the most of it.
Okay.
So I'm off the airplane, Ubering to the hotel. I'm like ready to really hunker down
She's hunkering
in my
down.
hotel room, bathroom, if you know what I mean.
Oh,
And this assistant
she's
allegedly,
trying to.
allegedly, allegedly,
She
all
said she's trying to set up shop in this hotel bathroom. Okay, like she's ready to set up shop and do her business. And I feel you. She's trying to be comfortable. It's just food poisoning.
this is alleged, all this is alleged,
Okay.
has been spending so much time with her boyfriend that she did not get our rooms situated. So we got there and it was another 3 hours until we got into our rooms, which was a little bit excruciating for me as I was having to use the lobby restroom for quite long periods of time.
Oh my goodness.
And even at this point, I was like, okay, we all need to chill. Everyone's kind of like stressed out. And I am generally a pretty patient person, so I didn't really let this get to me. I was just kind of like physically a little bit not feeling well. So we finally got to the hotel room and I had like an hour to get ready for dinner, and also Cirque du Soleil invited me to go see their Michael Jackson show. So I start getting ready,
A nice girl.
and everyone was asking me what I wanted for dinner, and I was like, let's go get sushi. Everything's coming out of me crazy, and I've had such a stressful day, and the only thing I want at the end of a stressful day is sushi. So we get to the sushi place, my assistant, her boyfriend, nowhere to be found.
Why would you go get Let me pause on a better shot.
Was not my.
There we go. Why would you go and get sushi while you had food poisoning? Now, if she was a smarty and she like went and got like, you know, little veggie rolls, little cucumber roll, like that's cute. But like, please don't tell me she went and got some salmon and this and that and yellowtail and she's just floating out from both ends, like, and you're going to get sushi. All right, let's see what happens.
My assistant, I'm remembering now, her title was coordinator, and it's not like she was like waiting on me hand and foot. Like she just needed to coordinate the events and like the hotel room and the flight and stuff like that. Sorry, I've been thinking about assistants recently. I don't know why I said that. So they show up like 45 minutes late for dinner, which like we only had like around 2 hours to actually be at dinner before we had to be at the show. And I was assuming maybe they would just like get a drink or something, because like ordering a whole meal and eating it that fast, like it just wasn't possible in that allotted time. Her man shows up and literally starts complaining that we are eating sushi. In my head, I was like, you were not even invited to this by me. The waiter literally comes to us and she says, do you have anything with bacon in it? And to that, I like didn't even say anything because I think I was just really kind of shocked by the whole thing.
I would be so
like,
annoyed.
okay, like,
Bacon?
okay. Their food got there, they scarfed it down. We got there a little bit late. It was a little nerve-wracking for me because I'm a very time-oriented person, but you know, I was trying to be as understanding as possible because, you know, there are other people on this trip. And I didn't want to be the one freaking out, even though looking back at it now, like it was my trip. So maybe I had a little bit of a right to freak out. The next day is when everything kind of went downhill. So go to part two.
Tell me. Okay.
And I will finish my story.
Now, for the sake of the video, I may go and dig up part two, but I do want to highlight the point that this is why you set boundaries from the beginning. I was just talking about this, like if you make plans, and especially if you're traveling and things, now I'm kind of unclear, I'd have to watch it again to really like get the clarity behind this, but it sounded like this trip was for something fairly important. So why would you be okay with her inviting other guests, such as her boyfriend, to tag along when you got business to handle, the room's not booked, like your stuff's not together? So I don't know. She's kind of losing me right now because it's like this kind of sounds like you didn't set boundaries, you didn't have your affairs in order, and even though they were being really unfortunate, you did this. Let me go find part two.
Of the most traumatic Valentine's Day I've ever had. So it's day 2 in Vegas, and this is when things are starting to really go kind of downhill. I
I
am
think this is
starting
like a
to
lip
get really
peel.
nervous about the conference the next day because I had just not spoken in front of people in so long. I was just getting nervous because the person that I was with at that time couldn't really handle alcohol properly. And so I was like very straightforward and I was like, listen, tomorrow's a really big day. Like, I think that we should just not drink.
Yeah.
Flash forward to that evening, he is uncontrollably throwing up in our hotel room. Okay, I think I need to peel this off. Ooh. Ooh. Put more lip mask over it. It still looks bad, but we'll figure it out. But yeah, he's throwing up all night, literally cannot even get out of bed to throw up, is literally turning to the side and vomiting on the carpeted floor of the Hilton. And listen, I get it.
What?
I've had my fair
I
share
would be so
of nights
pissed.
like
What?
that, okay? I totally get it. But I think what really got me is the fact that I asked because I saw this coming, and also because I needed to be up at
Why did
8:30
you?
in the morning the next day to get ready so I could speak in front of like 100 people.
I'm trying to figure out why she would bring someone along if she knew that that was her obligation. Like, why would you want someone to tag along, especially if you didn't trust their judgment like that? Like, that's just crazy. I don't know, but let's figure out what happened.
People always talk about like moments where something will happen and they know their relationship is over. Like, that was my moment.
Yeah.
In that moment, I like really knew. I was like, you can say that you care about me, but like your actions right now when I really need it, like really just show the opposite.
Yeah.
I was still struggling with food poisoning. I was feeling like the people on
She's
my
still
trip that were supposed to be helping
I
me
was like,
out
because
were not helping me.
he's
It
still
was
poopy.
Valentine's Day. This like opportunity to speak at this conference
I'm Miss Poopy like I need a diaper.
was like one of the most important things that I've done so far. Like, these are all reasons why your partner should want to make things easier for you. And I was just slowly realizing that things were not being made easy for me. I was just kind of an afterthought on my own trip. And to top all this off, my coordinator was not responding to me because I think she was either getting breakfast with her man or they had a crazy night and she was asleep. So a lot of the things that we had to get done in the morning before I spoke didn't get done. And this was the point that my patience with everyone completely started to wear. I was getting so frustrated because I just felt like everyone was doing whatever they wanted to do on my trip, and I was the only one being responsible and trying
Should've
to
been a solo
actually
trip.
make this work. I literally got up to go draw the curtains and there was just a pile of vomit. I had never seen anything like that. It was nauseating. The
Ew.
room smelled just, oh my God.
So she's got food poisoning and there's vomit on the floor. They're in the Hilton. Like, this is a really crappy situation. Literally.
So I told him, I was like, I don't think that you should
Pulling
come
the lashes
to
out.
the conference. I think that you should just stay in the room and just rest
Just pulling the
and get
fans
better.
out.
And he was like, no, I have to come and support you. I was like, okay, if you wanted to support me, that should have
She's
started
fanned
from
out.
last night. These lashes are really pretty.
She's fanned out.
So I kicked him out of the room and I got ready. And while I was getting
Jeez.
ready, I was like, oh my God, it's Valentine's Day today. After I was done getting ready, I went downstairs and I was like freaking out because my coordinator still had not figured out where I needed to be and we were running really late. And like I was saying earlier, I am a very time-oriented person. So when I am late to things,
Me too. That's why I'm trying to
it
get
makes
to
me
this
really
video.
upset. Literally, you guys, I sit down and I tell someone else on my team, I was like, listen, I know that we were supposed to do like dune buggies later today, but my stomach hurts so bad. My boyfriend is throwing up. He's not going to be able to do this. Like, I just don't think that we're going to be able to do that. I'm sorry. And he's like, that's totally fine.
Cheated
No
up.
worries. Let's just get this over with.
Uh-huh.
My coordinator and her boyfriend came down and this person on the team was like, listen, can you please cancel the dune buggies because Cass doesn't want to do it anymore. My coordinator's boyfriend literally looks at me and goes, We're not doing the dune buggies anymore? Why aren't we doing the dune buggies anymore? And then my coordinator starts like echoing what he's saying.
Ew.
She's like, we're not doing the why are we doing the dune buggies, Cass? I literally
That would have pissed me right on off. What are we doing to do? What?
saw red. Listen, I have never been the type of person to make
She's really giving us a
something
full get ready
about
with me.
myself when
She's
it's
heating it
not
up.
about me. And I will sometimes really struggle to demand the spotlight be on me if it's not like naturally on me. And so I think I was getting a little frustrated. So I said, oh my
What'd you
God.
say?
I said, because this is my trip and I don't want to do it.
Oh, you really put your foot down.
And I felt so bad after I said it, but I was just pushed. I was just pushed to a
crashed
place,
out.
and I couldn't.
You're
I
a
was
crash
so
out.
stressed.
I'm sorry, sis. That was extreme.
Yeah, eventually I made it on stage, and I literally just watched my ex-boyfriend stand there and every 10 minutes walk to the bathroom to go throw up.
Oh my
And it was distracting, and it was heartbreaking, and it was the worst Valentine's Day I've ever had, and I think it was probably like one of the worst days.
Moral of the story is do not bring people who can't handle the liquor and do not prioritize your, what's the word? Obligations before them. Like, that's crazy. Why would you bring him on your trip? I'm glad he's your ex-boyfriend, honestly. Happy Valentine's Day. Next.
What's the worst Valentine's Day gift you've ever received? I was hiding at home as a surprise. He brought another girl home instead.
Where's the funny?
Yeah, that's horrible,
Yeah.
but don't surprise me with nothing.
Horrible.
Make yourself known so I know how to respect you.
That's crazy. That is crazy. Imagine you just sitting up on the couch, you got your Savage X Fenty on, Mooney Long's playing, hours and hours, and then the rose is laid out, and then he just coming in with Tisha, just strolling in with Tisha, on Valentine's Day.
Top 5 worst Valentine's Day presents. Number 5 is a box of chocolates. Oh, that's what I want to do.
that's
Fucking
lame.
gamble with a sweet treat on whether or not it's going to taste good or taste
I
like
love
nasty-ass
that.
mint. Number 4, I'm
love
going to do a
that.
candle because, oh, wow, thanks for the candle, idiot. Can't wait to burn my house down
At
with
least
it.
give 2.
Also, nobody has any taste in scents, so it's probably going to smell like pine or some shit.
Eh.
Number 3, I'm giving to those
This guy
little
hates
chalk
Valentine's Day.
hearts. Those things,
Ew.
they shouldn't even be
What are we, in
considered
kindergarten?
food. I mean, I don't even think they're safe by the FDA.
Come
It's
on.
ridiculous. Number 2, I'm giving to, what was I going to give this to? Oh yeah, flowers. Because you went out into nature, you cut down a beautiful
Flowers is literally, he's dragging it. You cut down trees. You cut down beautiful nature. Flowers are like a very easy, simple, and some would say not enough gift. But I think that's like a minimum. Like if someone got you flowers, like I personally feel like that's enough. I feel like there's a debate, especially in this realm, where if someone buys you flowers, like that is not enough. They need to spend more money. And I feel like if someone went out of their way to buy you anything, I personally feel like that's appropriate depending on the situation.
a beautiful flower and give it to me, and it's gonna wither. It's gonna fucking
He's
wither into
joking.
nothing, like people. If you like this list and want more lists about other nonsense, follow me. Leave me a comment.
Where's the
with
first one?
Valentine gift you received or the worst one you've received. Also follow my Instagram and
He's trying to piss me off. Where's the last one? You know what? Dance if you found out you was getting cheated on Valentine's Day and he still had the nerve to wear the stuff she got him around you. So when y'all went to Applebee's that one time, that Lululemon he had on, that wasn't you? Or him? Okay. Easy, Bobby. For real. This what y'all like? This what y'all be doing? This how y'all be in the store? Like, just let people enjoy their Valentine's Day cheer. Oh my gosh, not these videos. Y'all know the nail videos where it's like it has nothing to do with the actual task that they're doing on video, but they're telling this like crazy story that most likely is not theirs and just doing nails while they do it. Let's watch.
Can we make it a trend to tell our stories about the worst Valentine's Day gift we ever got?
Sure.
I feel like it would just be so funny.
Okay,
I'll tell mine
sure.
first. So I was
Alright,
dating
I
this
wanna
boy.
laugh.
At the time, we were dating for a little bit over a year.
Okay.
And he was always bad at planning, so I was like, why don't we go to Olive Garden for Valentine's Day? So before our little
Ooh.
date, I went
You're
to a
really
store
good
and
at
I bought
planning.
him a bunch of stuff. I got him a card, I got him candy, I got him shoes and a new outfit. Easily dropped my whole paycheck. So I went to his house before we got taken to Olive Garden, because at the time we didn't drive. And I give him his gift. He told me he didn't have anything for me, but I loved him so much I was like, it's fine. So we go to Olive Garden, and he gets a call from his
It's
brother.
fine.
His brother was really upset, because he planned a surprise for his wife, to go home early from work and surprise her with flowers, chocolates, and a teddy bear.
It's fine.
And balloons. But he walked in on his best friend railing his wife. So after all that, my ex asked him to pick us up. He gets us. When my ex told him he got me nothing, his brother gave me those gifts.
See why I don't like these videos? Like, what are you talking about? Cute nails, though.
What's the worst Valentine's Day gift?
Plastic flowers.
Hey, what's the worst Valentine's Day?
Plastic flowers is crazy. Now, I just talked about flowers, and flowers is a great gift, but plastic flowers, like just plastic flowers, is absolutely nuts.
Gift.
Probably an ST.
Hey, what's the worst Valentine's
Oh
Day
my
gift?
Box of
goodness.
chocolates. That's just lame. Get me something special. And teddy bears are lame too. Do something different. We gotta change it up at least, I don't know, once a year. I'm getting the same thing for my birthday and everything.
She felt scripted as hell. That felt so okay. All right, well maybe.
Hey, what's the worst Valentine's Day gift?
Kind.
Hey, what's the worst Valentine's Day gift?
Getting cheated on. If you find out you're getting cheated on Valentine's Day, like, I'ma f it up.
Well,
What you mean by that?
Just know it's gonna be f up.
Hey, what's the worst?
she's a crash out. Cry, baby. I mean, she's crashing out. That's it. Happy Valentine's Day. I get it.
Valentine's Day gift? Hey, what's the worst Valentine's Day?
What?
Y'all go to a little hotel and his is trash.
What?
Like, that's a waste of a body. Now you just on Valentine's Day and you don't even like
What?
it. Instead of him taking you to like a hotel with a nicer setup, he takes you to his mama's house. You could have at least decorated it, goddamn. Put some balloons in it.
Hey, what's the worst Valentine's Day gift?
Broken up with. If I find out you took somebody else on a date, I'm
Broken up with.
He got somebody pregnant. I'm gonna be real. I'm going to jail, y'all.
What's the worst Valentine's Day gift?
Getting nothing because you're all alone.
Why would you go to jail?
Why say that?
Because I'm all alone.
Hello?
Love me and I love you and your
I'm gonna mute this. Anyone else actually in a relationship and still has the worst Valentine's Day? No communication at all. Haven't felt beautiful. Just another day. That relationship is ugly. Break up with him. What are you doing? Anyone else feel like a dummy? Like, I don't know. Like, why are you in that relationship? That's crazy. No communication all day. Ooh. Hello? Okay, next.
I am on the worst Valentine's Day date ever. I don't think they can hear me in here.
She's on the date right now?
So this was my Valentine last year.
I
and
can't
they
hear you
totally
over
dropped
this
the ball,
music.
So I thought I'd give them another chance this year. And shouldn't have done that. They really just expected for me to make dinner and serve it at my house, which I was like,
What?
okay, how about
Okay, if you guys couldn't hear her over the while she's in the bathroom of her house or their house or wherever house in this baby blue band, I'm so confused. But if you didn't hear what she said, that they pretty much expected her to cook them dinner at her house for Valentine's Day.
How about I do the food and you figure out something fun we can do for a date? So we eat and they're like super sloppy.
Girl, hold on, I can't hear you.
I honestly don't think they've showered or bathed since their mother last did it for them. So I'm like, okay, anyway, let's get on to the date part. And I'm like, what did you decide we'll do for a date? And they're like, I was thinking we could just go for a walk.
Now, I said that flowers were enough, this and that was enough, but asking your partner or someone that you're actually courting to go for a walk for Valentine's Day is actually crazy. What? I mean, like, for a first date, maybe, like, then we can even start talking about that, but, like, for Valentine's Day, to go for a walk in the park is kind of crazy to me. I don't know. Like, we might as well just not doing anything at all and wait and plan something else. I don't know.
Anyway, they're at my house now, and they, like, won't leave.
They're at your house
now. I'm going to sleep
now.
in my bed tonight. I'm going to try to show you this Valentine's Day date without them seeing. One sec. Oh, she's sorry.
I feel... And look at him. Like, just look at... Like, just... You know what?
Hey, yo, fuck Valentine's Day,
Hello?
man. Imagine I've gone to my chick's workplace with some flowers and a fucking teddy to go surprise her. I go through reception, they buzz me up the elevator into her main office. I go over to her desk and she ain't there, so I put the flowers and the teddy down, ask one of her colleagues, I'm like, yo, where's Hannah at? She's just in the kitchen grabbing a drink. I'm like, alright, say no more. I start walking towards the kitchen. Bruv, tell me why this big-ass light-skinned don is there tickling my chick and they're fucking play fighting and she's all giggling. I've come busting through the door and I'm just like, yo, what's going on? And she's like, oh, this is my work husband, George. I'm like, work husband?
Okay, he has to be acting. Okay, you guys know that some people have work husbands, work wives. If you guys don't know what a work husband is, it's pretty much just someone who is in your professional workspace that you just get along with really well. And they may just be or look like someone that you may just casually be attracted to, or may not be. It might just be someone who you're actually not attracted to whatsoever, and you guys just have a very playful relationship. It's completely platonic, usually. But introducing your work husband to your actual man or woman, etc., you know what I mean? Switch it up. That's actually crazy. I've never heard of anyone doing that. Like, hey, this is just my work husband. Like, introducing them like that is actually crazy. I would be like, what?
What the fuck? He's there like, yo, man, I'm just making a couple hot drinks. Do you want something? I'm just like, no, I'm good, bruv. Leave it with me. I'll make some fucking teas and coffees and that, innit? He sits down. I grab the fucking freshly boiled kettle. Whack! Smash him over the fucking head. He drops down to the floor. I put my foot on his chest and I pour the boiling water over his fucking face. I shut the fuck up, man. Bang, 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 bang. Stamp him the fuck out. Geezer stops moving completely. My chick's there crying. What are you doing? What are you doing? She tries grabbing me. I'm like, fuck you as well. I grab her by the fucking scruff of her neck and the back of her fucking pants. And I lob her out the window. 50 stories up. This bitch hit the fucking ground like a fucking pancake, bruv. I see all the homeless men go fucking put lemon and sugar on her, start fucking munching her up. I'm like, yeah, that's fucking right.
What? Like, we're losing the plot.
Security come busting through into the kitchen as well. Fucking fucker puts his arm around me. I'm like, you fucking mad? I've got veneers, bitch. I fucking bite through his fucking arm. Grab his fucking arm and I fucking Will Smith the fuck out of him. Bow, 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 bow. Next thing, I've just walked out with all the fucking fresh donuts that they put out for Valentine's Day. So yeah, fucking long day, bruv. And that's why I don't fuck with Valentine's Day, you feel me? But fucking come join the group chat link in my bio, my people. Love.
I'm not joining nothing you got going on. Love, respectfully, I'm not joining anything you have going on. What? That was actually crazy. And then the tone of voice, like, you know what? He actually has my sort of comedy. I fuck with it. All right, let's move on.
I'm trying to be cool, but goddamn.
Me, because I lost my little ish 2 weeks before Valentine's Day. I'm trying to be cool. I mean, it wasn't meant to be, sis. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It wasn't meant to be. If anyone's watching, you single for Valentine's Day, be happy, be happy. Why? She said, I hate this song. Why? Why? It's a good one. It's a classic. Hard for me to break. She was mad. She's a Valentine's hater, okay? Put a little broken heart in the comments if you are this person. Like, you just are the Grinch of Valentine's.
Hey, I got a question. Who all going to Valentine's Day this year? Who all gonna
Not
be
me,
there?
but I'm here on YouTube.
I'm thinking about going, but I don't know. I might not pull up. I'm
Okay,
probably,
what you wearing?
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna go.
No.
Y'all going?
I'm not finna go. For real. Y'all go? Y'all going for real? What you wearing? Alright.
If you're in a situationship, you need to hear this. Valentine's Day is right around the corner.
I'm not, but I'll listen or whatever. You got your little Stanley.
So listen carefully. No label, no gift. Let me say it again.
What?
No label, no gift.
gift.
It does not matter if your love language is gift giving, because it's mine too. I live for learning about all their favorite things and then putting it together in a basket, okay? I love that. But I want you to learn from my mistakes as someone who has spent so much time, money, and effort on past gifts for my situationships.
That's a lot.
And I promise you, it was never worth it.
Ooh, I bet
like,
it
sure, in the moment, it's like, oh, so cute. But afterwards, like, when you learn, like, they're with other people or they aren't ready for a relationship, like, it was not worth it, okay? So take it from me and do not get them something unless there is a label on it.
Stop buying stuff for people. Why are you buying, like, you know what? Do whatever you want with your money. But buying, if I bought a gift for someone on Valentine's Day specifically, and then I find out that they're with someone else or multiple people at that, I need the receipt and maybe a. Just kidding. I would never. I would just walk away and take my L.
How to bring up Valentine's Day with the person that you have been seeing but you're not official with?
I'm gonna disagree.
My answer is just bring it up. My number one rule for dating is to be very clear about what you want and what you're looking for, because you'll get out of your own way faster.
Okay, I agree.
The earlier you tell people what your non-negotiables are or what you want, the earlier they can tell you that they can't do that for you, the earlier that you can go find someone who can.
Okay, I agree.
My boyfriend and I went on our first date on January 20th, and we were pretty quickly exclusive and hanging out all the time. So
I just want to say, I feel like I always see girls doing their makeup on TikTok, and I'm like, you know what? I'm about to just beat my face and do a story time. Like, real quick.
about 10 days before Valentine's Day, I just brought it up. I knew what I wanted. I wanted to celebrate Valentine's Day with him, so I just said, should we do something for Valentine's Day? Like, I'm really enjoying getting to know you and spending time with you, and I think that would be really fun.
Yeah.
He said something to the effect of, I've been thinking about that too. That does sound fun. I'll plan something for us. We had only exclusively been seeing one another for 3 weeks. I loved spending time with him, and I wanted to spend Valentine's Day with him. If he had said, no, I don't want to spend Valentine's Day with you, that's just like a good time for me to recognize that maybe this isn't the person that I want to be giving my really cherished time, energy, and eventually love to.
She's right. And I'll tell you this right now. You could have figured that out before you even sent the text message or said whatever you said, because had he really liked you and had you wanted to figure out if he really liked you, he would have reached out to you on the world-renowned holiday, which is Valentine's Day. Like, I just don't get it. Like, what's with the mind games? If he wanted to be with you on Valentine's Day, if he really liked you, you know what I mean? If he really enjoyed seeing you, like, he would invite you to hang out on Valentine's Day. Like, why bring it up and, like, play these psychological mind games?
It would have been a win-win. Either I was getting my Valentine's Day date that I wanted, which kind of seemed like the elephant in the room because it was coming up, or I was going to free myself to go find somebody that would want to give me that Valentine's Day date. Nobody can read your mind as much as we want them to, and it turns out he was nervous to ask. I was the one that was brave enough to say, this is what I want, yes or no. When we don't ask for what we want or don't share our needs and desires, the only thing that we're doing is preventing ourselves from finding someone who can show up for us, give us what we want, and honor our needs and desires. People will always say, but I don't want to scare the person away. And my response to that is, why would you ever want to be with somebody who is scared by the things that you want and need in a healthy relationship? It should excite someone that they have the chance to give you the things that you want and need and crave and deserve. If somebody does get scared away by the things that you want, need, and deserve, good. Now you have an open space in your life to find somebody, and that person does exist, who wants to give you the things you love and
That's true. So even though I did say, like, you should just expect them to see you on Valentine's Day or want to see you on Valentine's Day or invite you, like, how would they know if you don't make it be known? But I still feel like, especially in courting, especially with, like, men to women and chivalry and things, like, that should just be a known thing. If you're the kind of person who's super romantic and you want someone to honor you, especially on a day like Valentine's Day, and they don't naturally, then that is a clear sign that they may not be the person for you. You know what I mean? They would be rushing to you to get you your Valentine's Day gift at midnight or something like that. Crazy. Like,
need and deserve. This app loves to talk about if he wanted to, he would, and I don't subscribe to that. Sometimes somebody wants to, but they can't. Sometimes somebody wants to, but there's something in the way, financially, schedule-wise, emotionally. If you want to, you should. So for that first Valentine's Day, my boyfriend...
If they can't rise to that, if they are not capable of doing that for you, then that's just not the person for you. And whether either you're okay with that and you're, I guess, settling for that, or you want more, that's up to you. But I mean, if he wanted to, he absolutely would. If I wanted to make this video and edit it and upload it to YouTube, I would, and I will. Like, if he doesn't invite you, like, that's just is what it is. Like, people do what they want to do, period.
My friend told me to pack an overnight bag.
He could literally get you, he could literally go to the dollar store and get you a couple, like, he could, like, money and all that stuff, like, no. Everything she said, now I'm thinking about it, is like, no. You could literally get them a free Valentine's Day gift, and if it's something important to your partner, then obviously you should make it a priority. And if they've already made it known that they want something, then the least you could do is, like, do something, say something, make something, buy something.
Bag. He made a reservation at my favorite restaurant in New York, which is inside my favorite hotel. He had taken our overnight bags earlier that day to the hotel room already, and when we got to dinner, he gave me a card that was like all about like how excited he was about our relationship, and there was a room key to the hotel in the card, and we ordered like room service dessert and had wine, and it was so romantic, and then we started dating.
Beautiful.
Because I was brave enough to ask somebody for what I wanted and what I deserved, I now live with my boyfriend. We're about to celebrate our 3-year anniversary, and we're just making plans for our future and happier than ever.
I'm happy for her. There's a few more seconds of that video, but I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm happy for her, and I do agree with a lot of what she said, because you letting it be known, whether it be a relationship, friendships, family, whatever, setting your boundaries, setting your expectations in a relationship and in that environment is crucial to how it's going to turn out. So if you're saying to your partner, yes, Valentine's Day is important to me and I really want to do something with you, I really enjoyed hanging out with you, and yeah, I guess I see that, you know what I mean? So I guess it would be better than not taking action and just, like I said, expecting someone to do something for you. But I do think it is a great test of character to, you know, just listen to what's going on. You really shouldn't have to ask, especially beg for anything. I mean, some people, like in the videos we've seen, like, you know, why isn't he asking me to be his Valentine? Like, if he wanted to, he would. And I do think there's an extent to that, but I do stand to that, because people are going to do what they want to do. Now, there may be stipulations to that. Some people may just be more avoidant, or their money may be avoiding them. But in the end of the day, if you love someone, you will let it be known, hopefully. Exactly. And this leads me to my next video. Literally. And honestly, would you rather get this, or would you rather... Oh, now this is crazy. Now, would you rather get Valentine's Day call me lashes? Call me lashes are crazy. Can burlesque lashes. Would you rather get some Valentine's Day gifts from the dollar store or nothing? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, I think I'd rather get nothing personally, but no, I'm kidding. But there's really no excuse. Literally, you could get one of these gifts, get a card, get like one of their favorite candies, their favorite drink, maybe a little knickknack or something, a keychain. Like, that's so cute. That's literally a great gift. A hug and a kiss, maybe get some Chick-fil-A at the end of the night. That's a beautiful, especially with the intention and the energy behind it. You know what I mean? Maybe not Chick-fil-A, but y'all know what I mean. Come on now. Dollar store is right there, even though it's not the dollar store anymore.
Okay, so I hear it's a topic going around if we get our man some for Valentine's Day or not.
There we go.
And I just want to say I will be getting my man some for Valentine's Day.
Okay.
I just feel like, I don't know, people make it seem like it's just about the girl day. Like, yes, the girl should be asked to be, like, he should ask the girl to be the Valentine and stuff like that. And he should do more for the girl, but I will be getting my man some for Valentine's Day. Like, I just don't like that people are saying. I heard one girl say.
What'd you hear?
I heard one girl say he ain't give me nothing for Sweetest Day.
God.
What?
Sweetest
What is
Day?
the Sweetest Day? Me personally, my man gives me something whenever I ask for it. So I just feel like Valentine's Day should just be about him too. Like, yes, I'll probably get stuff decorated for me, and he'll probably go out for me. But whatever my man asks for, he shall receive. Like, that's just my mindset. I don't know how y'all feel about that. And I didn't even know what a sweetest day is. I'm giving my man something.
Why would anyone care why would you care how we feel about that? If you love your man, get your man something. Like, why is it such a debatable topic? Like, what is with the gender roles? If you love somebody, get them a gift. Or don't. Tell them something, do something. I don't know. Whatever. Like, why is it such a debated topic to get a man a gift? I don't know. I'm sure there's a lot that goes into that. Someone says, he spoils me, so I'm gonna do the same. Yes, my man always spoiled. Yes, it's supposed to be our day, and it's also a love holiday, and I want to get him some. I don't care. You shouldn't. Thinking about that time my boyfriend accidentally booked my flight home for 3 p.m. on Valentine's Day and I knew something was up. Turned out he was in a 5-year relationship. And with that, everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you are happily single. And if you are not single, I hope that you are in a happy relationship and that you and yours enjoy Valentine's Day this year. I thoroughly enjoyed making this video. I hope you enjoyed watching. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hit the like button down below. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for your time and your energy because that is absolutely what? Priceless. And I will see you in the next one. Happy Valentine's Day.